DLC, the little mini-series where we play through all the DLC maps in an LP-style format with that little bit of blind factor. The last little bit of DLC we have left to cover is the Rise of Deliverance Pack, which is a 4-map pack that contains story pertaining to all the characters, like background and just extra stuff to go along with their character. So we're gonna just start from the top and head down to the bottom. We're gonna be taking on Battle of Zodia Harbor, and Nintendo's little flavor text for this is Clive and Fernand make for Zodia Harbor to rescue allied troops in a most precarious situation. All of these maps are considered medium difficulty, and their reward is story content. Some of them I've looked, I think this one unlocks memory prisms, and some of them unlock extra supports in the game, which is pretty cool. And then there is a one-time prize for clearing all of these. So let's get into Battle of Zodia Harbor. And this one I'm very interested in, because Fernand, to me, was always a character that, like, I wanted to know more, because I felt like I should care more, but how he's presented in game, I didn't really care about him much. But anyways.
Come now, Fernand. How long do you intend to glower like that? We're nearly to Zodia Harbor, and your grim facade is going to scare people.
I do not glower. I'm only thinking what I'll do to that wretch once I see him. This was Slade's foul-up, and his alone. Why do the Knights of Zofia ride out to clean up his mess?
What choice is there? Zofia needs her harbor to conduct trade, and the traders' rebellion has been allowed to continue for far too long. They are crippling the economy. Citizens assault the castle regularly with complaints about the price of goods.
I understand the problem, Clive. It's the solution that invites my choler. Had the knights ridden to address the traders instead of that fool Slade, this absurd conflict would have been over already. But instead, we find ourselves in the middle of a truly sorry mess. All because that obsequious worm desired the honor for himself. The Muttonhead was probably looking for concessions at the harbor as a reward for such brave service. Instead, he lets the traders' mercenaries hand him his own buttocks. Then he begs the knights to send reinforcements. The gall! I hope the sellswords carve him up and feed him to the fish.
Are you quite finished? The fact remains that mercenaries have been staging raids from the harbor. While I have scant praise for how Slade has handled this, we have a duty to end these raids and save the people from their plight. Now, are you with me or no?
Of course I'm with you. Don't be daft. The king bid us come after all, and it is the king I serve. And I'll tell you this much, Clive. You were wise not to bring her.
Not to bring who?
Clair, of course. If you think me cross, imagine how your sister would feel about Slade's idiocy. She'd likely already have him skewered like a hare on a spit.
Must you remind me? I still get ulcers just knowing that she's joined the Knights. One day, her hoydenism will get the best of her. Mark my words.
The captain of the world's finest knights, unmanned by his little sister. Well, at least I can sympathize with your plight now.
How old is your sister now, anyway?
She just turned 4. Her brother will be 5 within the month. At first, I roiled at the idea of father's new marriage. It felt somehow rushed, even coming a dozen-odd years after mother's death. Still, it's hard not to adore any sibling who barely comes up to your knee. My next furlough cannot arrive soon enough.
You'll have to introduce me.
You and Clair are always welcome at our house. You know that. I know both the little ones would love her rambunctious side.
Kindly don't remind Clair that she has a rambunctious side. Ah, there's the water. Shall we finish up here and see about that furlough?
Finally, I thought you'd never come.
Well met, Sir Clive. You're a true friend to aid me so. Now, scatter these barbarians to the wind, would you?
The man is shameless.
Traitors! Order your soldiers to stand down at once! If you have grievances, you can address them through the proper channels. If you lay down arms now, you have my word that you will not be harmed. This is your last chance. Open the harbor!
Huh! And what's your word worth? We begged the king to rid us of the pirates, and he did nothing! The farmers struggle enough to deliver crops with this endless drought. Yet what little makes it here to port gets hauled away to the capital. Then the king also takes our gold by raising taxes. Does he wish us starved?
I cannot speak to the king's mind.
Your men are the ones who attacked us without so much as hearing our peace. We have nothing to discuss with the likes of you! To arms, men! Kill them all! Don't leave a single knight standing!
Gah! What are you doing? Did you come here to save me or get me killed? Gods, I knew Slade would bungle things up before we arrived. Well, do we help him?
Do we really have a choice? Let's go. We must keep him alive.
And there, ooh, this music. That is the setup to this map, and it is not a map where you use your own units. The map supplies units for you. We have Fernand, who is pretty cool that we actually get to use Fernand. Clive, of course. We have 2 generic cavaliers, one with a javelin, one without, and a Zofian army, just soldier with bread. Now, the extra prize in this, you only can unlock if all allies survive. Meaning, we gotta protect these little 2 shitters.
Allow me.
And hope for the best. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so we're able to just immediately take 1 out. I'm liking the music, though. Okay. Oh wait, what is that? Leftover bread. I guess I should really look to see anything else. Dried meat on the boss, Jarth. What a name.
Who among you will face me?
Jarth, huh? Okay, well, we don't do too much damage, but we also don't take much damage either, which is great. I actually have to think, like, it's weird controlling something like this, after going through the game using all these crazy powerful units. Are you serious? Yeah, using all these crazy powerful units and then you get these, you know? 5 speed, this guy has 10 speed, so he's definitely gonna double. Now it says all allies must survive on this little note that I'm reading. I'm curious if that also means these blue units that we're control. You little shit. Come on, dude. What is wrong with you? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Hopefully I can handle those 3 coming in. This guy can finish, hopefully, I mean, 88. Okay, he got it. He got it.
I await your word.
Okay. Clive, do some damage over here. Hopefully we avoid the counterattack. We do. And then up here, 1. Well, just please hit. 70, thank you. Thank you very much. And then this guy, finish the job with that 90%, please. There we go. And we'll get ourselves some nice leftover bread. Ooh. Okay. Hopefully they're not dumb and kill themselves. Okay, so they didn't move. This guy can't get anywhere. There's a converse. Oh, they're blocking the way. Oh, you kidding me?
Face me.
How much HP you got? 9. Damn it, dude! I didn't realize, like, that was... I'm probably going to reset here.
For Zofia!
I mean, I guess he might be able to dodge, but, like... Yeah. Okay. Okay, give me just a second. We resetting. I wanna get these two idiots safe. Okay. So I also realized we do have turn wheel. Actually, no, we don't. It's not. I saw the icon there, but it's grayed out. So we do not have turn wheel. But let's see here. The mage is what needs to be taken care of first. So as long as I can do that, we should be in a good way, but... So it seems like this is all up to RNG. Like, one of these guys is still alive, as you can see. He wasn't the first time we did this. This is great. Absolutely fantastic. I was trying to see if I could finagle any, like, trade strats, but Fernand is not close enough to do any of that. Oh, he does have a weapon art. I did not really notice that. Okay. Okay, weapon art. So, if this man lands, he landed 1. Does long arch, like, is it? No. No. So, unless we get a 7% crit, no, we don't even land the 86. Well, I guess I will be resetting again, because nothing wanted to land, and they're going to, yep. So this is about the 12th time through this, and that's no exaggeration. And I finally got RNG that let these two survive. Everyone else is about to die. This guy didn't die. Because RNG, oh my god. Anyways, this guy's at 1 HP. He can't cast anything because he's at 1 HP. Let's come over here, eat the bread. And then how do we want to do this? Okay, so this guy, take him out. Thank you. I really have to abuse supports, because as you can see in the corner there under the tiles, it shows that Fernand is getting support bonuses. You can see the yellow. But support bonuses from Clive, so I'm gonna have to abuse that very much so to get through this. Yeah, you guys talk and all, but... man. I gotta address the issue first. Okay, like, don't move, please. Alright. So... Okay. We can clear this guy out with Clive, or with Fernand, and then have the support with Clive here. Not able to kill. Surprising. But we get the 6% crit. About time something good happened. But I believe that guy did have the leftover bread, and I have to discard. Oh, no, discarding it immediately gave it to this guy. I like that. I like that. You are going to eat that. And let's see. Dried meat. 5 speed. Okay. Well, let's just end the turn there. Okay. Ooh, he's walking in. Okay. Just make sure I'm paying attention to him. Oh, wait, no, it did discard. I never knew this. If you eat bread, it turns into leftover bread and then a bread piece. I've never knew that. Never once have I seen that, and I've beaten the game twice. Huh.
I await your word.
Alright. Well, let's go for a Steel Lance here. Alright. And then 97% accurate. Might as well take him out. He is kind of a threat, so we'll do that. And let's see. Jarth is coming in. How much speed? This guy's 3 speed. We have 5 speed, so I'll sit there. And just kind of be at the ready. Okay. That is a mage, however, in the back. That's worrying, for sure. We have 92% accuracy, though, but we'll live on 6. This guy can do 5, so we'll live on 1 if we get hit. Oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna be pushing this way too close for comforts. Let's go ahead and do this. And I know I still need to... Oh, nice, you hit both. No, I still need to talk to Slade.
Shall I then?
I'll do that before everything's dead. Okay. His music reminds me of something straight out of Radiant Dawn. Ooh. Again, I don't know if I'm able to kill my allies. I don't know if they're allowed to die or not.
What?
Clive. I know it's because we're fighting on Tile. And Tile is like the worst thing ever. But god damn it, Clive. Long Arch. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I'm gonna try and hit this guy. 68.
They pay us, we kill you. It's just business. No hard feelings, I hope.
We don't. Alright. Pretty much as expected, honestly. Do you do 11 to me? You do 9. Okay. Okay, well. That guy's dead. We still have all the allies, and it says allies must survive, and I'm going to assume that's fine, because down further on the list, there's one that says all player units must survive. So, hopefully we're good. Hopefully we're good. Okay. It'd be great if you... I was like, it'd be great if you dodged that. He's going to attack Clive. I know it. How much movement do you have? 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, I can do this, right? We'll come down here. We'll go ahead and talk to Slade. See what he wants.
Well done, Sir Knights. I knew Zofia's finest would come through, so I did. And I swear to you, Sir Clive, I shall repay this debt. Shut up, you damned fool. How will you repay the compatriots you left dying in the mire? Instead of fighting with your men, you hid and begged for your life. Craven, your very existence shames all Zofian nobility. Craven? How dare you? I'll not suffer such insult from a damn lapdog. Call me that again.
Enough, both of you! Surely there are more mercenaries on the way. We must depart at once.
Oi, where you going? We ain't done with you yet!
That didn't take long. On your feet, Slade. We're breaking through. Fight in the name of your fallen men. Surely you can manage that much.
What? But there's too many of them. My arm! Ow, ow, ow! Must have wounded it back there. I don't think I can fight. What manner of idiot do you take me for? For a wounded man, you seem to have had no problem barking orders. Shut up! If I say I can't fight, then I can't. Were you sent here to rescue me or not? It's your duty to stay here and hold them off to secure my escape. You can protect me or leave me to die, and the latter would not reflect well. Oh, but don't you worry. I promise to inform His Majesty of these events. He shall know that the Knights of Zofia fulfilled their duty with honor. Farewell then, friends. The bards shall sing of your heroic deeds this day.
Okay, so is he gonna start moving now? Yes. So do the two idiots that are with him. Oh joy. Alright, well, we're gonna be living on the edge here. 86%. Why can't you kill him? Man, he has 6 HP, dude.
A shame.
This, for being medium difficulty, is the hardest DLC yet. And it's only hard because I'm wanting everything from it. And AI, and just units in general in this game, of course, are a bunch of idiots. Oh, and they're blindly charging. Oh, no.
It's better than not eating.
Are we serious? I'm gonna get all this way,
Your word.
and they're just going to die. You know, no. I will just cover the weapon. I am sorry. I really would like to showcase, you know, these maps in its entirety. If I could restart this map from, you know, the battle prep, or like if we had battle prep, sure. But it's like a 3-minute, yeah, goodbye. It's like a 3-minute load time, watching loading bars, getting back to the map, just for this shit to happen again.
Oh, this is too perfect. In my plight, I seem to have struck upon a golden opportunity. Let those sellswords carve them both up and feed them to the jackals. That pretentious blowhard Clive was certainly never my favorite. But it's that dog Fernand who really needs to suffer. He'll be sorry he insulted me once he's rotting in hell. That dastard! How low low is he willing to sink?
Rats do not sink, Fernand. They scurry.
What? Nothing. It's just... I've never heard you openly disparage him.
Then please allow me the joy, just this once. The good news is that he'll no longer be slowing us down. Are you ready? Our exploits today will make a thrilling tale for your dear sister tomorrow.
Just so, Clive. Just so.
Alright, yeah, kill him. A crit would be even better, but, of course, nope, we gotta get hit by everything. Alright, over here, 100% accuracy. There we go. And you. Yeah, it was damage. Oh joy. Alright. Fernand 64 because he's in the goddamn trees. But I get that 7% crit. Nah, get the hell out. 3. We have 7 defense. You have 8 attack, so you do 1 times 2 probably. Everything else has died. Just suicide yourself for extra damage. Or not. Oh, alright. Why can you walk there? Okay. Well, I'm gonna get HP while you, do, like, fuck all.
Shall I
There we
then?
go. Alright. So... Iron Lance, please land. Oh, we need to use land too. But we get another low percent crit. See, the game knows. The game knows, like, I've already given up on the extra bit there. So it's just giving me all the good RNG shit. Of course. Of course. That is my luck. But now this guy's in a tree, so
I am in no shape for this.
that's good. It would be great if we landed these. Was I not just talking about my luck?
No, not here.
He says as I am looking like this time around, so you can see how fucky the RNG is with a map like this. So I have not talked to Slade. I'm curious to see what happens. They're just straight up killing Jarth. It looks like I can just sit here, so I'm going to abuse it.
No shape for this.
If I don't need to talk to... Alright, I am going to abuse the crap out of this mechanic. It looks like I can sit here for as many turns as I want, and whenever I talk to Slade is whenever he will start moving and the reinforcements will hop in. So give me a second to heal all the way up because fuck the RNG, and I'll be back. Okay. So, they've arrived. Now it is time to try my best to take care of them. Fernand does have res, so Fernand is the best option we have against the mage. Everyone else is just an afterthought. I'll go here. Clive, I would appreciate if you didn't get hit, but, you know, of course you are gonna get hit. I'm actually surprised I landed both of those 86s. 100% take out the mage, and the rest is history. That should be GG. I do not, well, I say that. I did not see myself dying before, but then I got crit. The last person on the map, of course. Ooh. This map. This game's RNG has got me really upset.
Every day a new lesson.
And it's all because, like, it's... Like, Clive, sure. Fernand, sure. But now, I'm responsible for these other horrible, horrible units. And you expect me to keep all of them alive. Like, what? I'm actually surprised one of them is looking like he'll survive.
In my plot.
Yeah. We already saw that. Okay. Well, he has 3% crit. I swear. We have full health. You will not do this shit to me again. Tempest Lance, I'm making sure you die.
Submit or be struck down.
Alright. Ally, what are you doing?
Shall I then?
Excuse you, what are you doing? What?
I await your word.
Dude. Okay.
You must heal quickly.
Lovely. Lovely. 62, 72, come on, just land the Tempest Lance and get me off of this map. Thank you. What the? Oh, I thought that was a crit for a second. No, Tempest Lance. Ah.
How could this happen? We hired every sellsword we could afford.
Now you will open the harbor. It belongs to all of Zofia, not just to you traitors. You've committed a serious crime against your kingdom.
You think we don't know that? But it was the sword or starvation for us. And the sword is quicker. Go on then, knight. Take my head and be done with it.
It is not my place to mete out punishment. The ringleaders will face the king's justice for their crimes. However, I will take your grievances to His Majesty myself. I shall ask that he have the pirates driven away as you requested. And I shall also ask that he entrust this task to the Knights of Zofia personally.
Clive, you would do that for us, sir?
On my honor.
Oh, Milla's blessings upon you, sir!
Clive, a moment. You should not make promises you cannot keep.
And which promise is that? I can speak with the king, as I said.
Yes, you can. But it's by Chancellor Desay's orders that we haven't engaged the pirates. He claims it's to avoid provoking Rigel, but we've all heard the whispers. Many say he's actually in collusion with the pirates. His Majesty will be forced to heed either your words or the Chancellor's. And you know well which ones will carry the greater weight.
So you would have me rob the traitors of all hope? Is that it? No, Fernand. I will bend the knee and beg the king grant them mercy.
Then I shall be there at your side when you do.
Thank you, Fernand.
But what about Slade? Clair is waiting for us at the castle, remember? If he beats us back, she'll likely pull him apart one limb at a time.
Again with your imagery. I only hope Mathilda is there to keep her in check.
They'll both be glad to see you, Clive. Shall we be off?
Of course. If we start off now, we should make good time. Come, my friend.
Alright, we got Memory Prism, and if the idiots would have survived, one of them did, the other one got bodied immediately, we would have gotten Fernand's Lance. So Fernand's Lance is a 3 might, 1 range, 90 hit, 1 weight weapon. It has 3 weapon arts to it. It has Long Arch, Penetrate, and Windsweep. Long Arch costs 3 HP to use, adds 1 might, and it is a 2 range attack, similar to like a javelin, but just one hit. Well, I don't think javelins can follow up anyway. Well, maybe they can. I don't know. Anyway, penetrate, which is 3 HP plus 2 might plus 20 hit. And what penetrate does is it adds 10 avoid and moves 1 square forward after combat. So you attack and then you rush forward right after, which is pretty cool. Nice little extra movement option. And then wind sweep costs 4 HP, adds 3 might, 20 hit, and what it does is it adds 10 crit and negates counter attacks. Now, fully forged at 5-star, Fernand's lance costs 120 silver marks and 2 gold marks, and adds 6 might and 15 crit, giving you a total of 9 might on the weapon with a nice extra 15 crit for whatever you need. Not bad. Not bad at all. But that's gonna do it for that map. I will end this off with showing off those 2 memory prisms. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry I couldn't actually, do the 100% strat or whatever to actually get the lance. I do not have the patience to sit here for 3 hours waiting on RNG to not be an asshole, because it's me, and if it's suffering that can happen, it's suffering I will get. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Enjoy the memory prisms.
Greetings, Fernand. It's been far too long.
Ah, Clair. It still confounds me that you decided to enlist with the Knights. Your father is too lenient with you. Always has been.
And why shouldn't I be a knight? I wield a lance and ride a horse as well as the best of you. Perhaps even better. Why else would they allow me to join? Heavens, you and my brother were the ones who taught me to fight and ride.
Because you harangued us without end. You always were keen on following Clive. Honestly, we assumed it was a phase you would grow out of. You should be looking for a husband, not brandishing a weapon. Unless you expect to meet your soulmate on the battlefield.
I have no fondness for barbaric men. But pursuing a warrior's path does not doom me to a life of spinsterhood. Now that I'm a knight of Zofia, I can stay here at the castle, where I can go to royal balls and meet fine gentlemen. What say you to that?
I say that you should have listened to your vows more carefully. Knighthood affords little time to twirl about in circles and socialize. Day and night we train and ride out on expeditions and other missions.
What? Goodness, I don't remember pledging to do all that. Perhaps I will have to seek my beloved on the field of battle after all. Still, it's not all bad. The knights are full of handsome, noble scions after all. I know! Fernand, why don't you introduce me to someone? Surely you must know many suitable suitors in suits of armor.
Well, I suppose it depends on what manner of man you fancy.
Let me think. He'd have to come from a house at least as respectable as my own. He should be as tall as Clive and fair of face. Well-lettered and gifted in the arts of war and defense. And of course he must be well-versed in poetry and music and... Oh, he should own 4 villas, 1 for each of the seasons. Does that narrow it down?
It certainly does. You just described your brother.
That is not true!
And you don't even realize it. Clearly you are still a child. You won't find a husband if you keep clinging to your brother in such a way.
Oh, really? And what about you? You've been clinging to my brother since before I was born, Fernand. Is there anything you should be telling me, After all, you weren't exactly scrambling to find a pretty mate of your own.
We are not talking about me.
Look at you, so easily shaken. I was merely teasing. Besides, Clive already told me what your true weakness is. He claims you prefer your ladies like your oranges, full and ripe. Now, which of the knight's eligible ladies is juicy enough for you?
I am going to find your brother and bury him in a very deep hole. Touché, Clair. I'm glad you had your fun. Now, farewell.
What? Wait, come back here! You can't run from your destiny!
Oh, Clive. Have the other nights been making you feel at home?
Ah, Lady Mathilda. Yes, everyone has been very kind to me thus far. But the first 3 months have been naught but training. I long for a fight.
Well, you'll get one. The training is to make certain you're ready for it.
I just want a chance to prove myself, to be one step closer to you.
Why me?
You do not know? The bards sing of Lady Mathilda as the finest of all the knights of Zofia. Boys the kingdom round whisper your name before they go to sleep. I fear my friends and I were no exception. Let us just say you are the object of much adulation, my lady.
This comes as a surprise. I thought boys dreamed of fighting alongside heroes such as Sir Myson.
Sir Myson is indeed a man worthy of much respect. I can only hope to one day be half the legend that he is. But who do you think it is that lights the fires of a boy's heart? A stoic old man, or a beautiful woman?
The fires would sputter out if the lads actually saw me in combat.
Certainly not. You are never more beautiful than when riding across a battlefield. The dresses and dour looks you wear in court only obscure your radiance.
Dour? Though it is true that I abhor walking the castle like some pretty bauble. Speaking of which, how is your sister, the one who follows you like a puppy? Whenever I would try to talk to you, she would cut in.
She's a handful, that one. You should have seen her bawl when I said I was enlisting.
That just shows her love. You're lucky. But I must confess, I'm glad we can finally have a conversation alone. If you take my meaning.
I believe I do. It seems we'll have more chances to talk here amidst the dust of battle than we ever will surrounded by the fancy tapestries of the castle.
So it seems. Who even knows when I'll next get to don a dress and a dour expression? What?
I was just thinking. The next time you do wear a dress, might I ask for a dance?
But that might be weeks, or months.
I am a patient man, and the wait will be well worth it in the end.
Very well. A dance it is.
Truly? Thank you, milady. I shall look forward to that day.
And there he goes. By the gods, is he skipping? Wait, why am I laughing? I don't remember how to dance. This is going to end with me crushing his toes into paste.